Let's unbox this. What is up, everybody? It's Mark, and we are back again with another video. Now, you guys know I love a good tech deal, and today we're diving into something really interesting. The Sony refurbished 75-inch Class X80CK series LED 4K UHD Smart TV. That's right, 75 inches of Sony goodness, and we're going to find out if it's really worth it. Now, before we even get into the unboxing, let's talk specs. This bad boy boasts a beautiful 4K UHD display, smart TV features for all your streaming needs, and it even comes in at a pretty tempting price point. We're talking $659.99. I mean, for a 75-inch TV, that's practically unheard of. But of course, there's always a catch, right? It's refurbished. So the big question is, are the potential downsides worth the massive cost savings? Stick around, and we'll break it all down, right here, right now. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room, refurbished. I know, for some people that word sends shivers down their spines, but trust me, it's not always a bad thing. In fact, it can be a total game changer, especially when it comes to your wallet. See, refurbished doesn't necessarily mean used and abused. It just means the TV has had a previous life, maybe as a display model. Maybe it was returned because of a minor issue, who knows? The important thing is that it goes through a rigorous refurbishment process by Sony themselves. That means they open it up, inspect every nook and cranny, replace any faulty parts with brand new ones, and then they test the heck out of it to make sure it meets their high standards. So, you're basically getting a TV that's as good as new, just with a little history. And the best part, you get it at a fraction of the price of a brand new model. I mean, we're talking hundreds of dollars in savings here, people. That's a serious chunk of change that you can use for, like, a killer sound system or maybe even a whole new gaming console to go with your awesome new TV. Now, of course, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. The warranty might be a little shorter compared to a brand new model, but Sony still offers some coverage, which is always reassuring. And yeah, there might be a tiny scratch or two on the body, but honestly, once you've got that glorious 75-inch screen fired up, you won't even notice those. So, yeah, refurbished can seem a little scary at first, but if you're looking for an incredible deal and don't mind a little history, it can be an absolute steal. Alright, so we've talked about the good stuff, the potential cost savings, the quality assurance, but let's be real, there are always two sides to every coin, so let's dive into some potential downsides of buying a refurbished TV. First up, the warranty. Now, Sony does offer a warranty on their refurbished products, but it's usually shorter than what you'd get with a brand new model. We're talking 90 days instead of a full year. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind. Next, you gotta remember, this TV has been around the block a few times. It might have been handled by multiple people, shipped to different locations, who knows what kind of adventures it's been on. This means there's a higher chance of cosmetic imperfections like minor scratches or scuffs on the body. Now, I'm all about that inner beauty, and honestly, these imperfections are usually pretty minor, barely noticeable, especially once the TV is on. But if you're the kind of person who wants their tech absolutely pristine, straight out of the box, then refurbished might not be your jam. Another thing to consider is the potential for performance variations. Now, Sony does a pretty solid job with their refurbishment process, but there's always a slight chance that you might get a unit with slightly different performance compared to a brand new model. Maybe the backlight isn't perfectly uniform, or maybe there's a slightly dimmer spot on the screen. These are usually pretty rare, but it's something to be aware of. And finally, let's talk about the elephant in the room again, burn-in. It's the dreaded enemy of any display, and while it's less common with LED TVs like this one, there's always a slight risk, especially with a refurbished unit. Now, burn-in happens when a static image is displayed on the screen for a prolonged period, and it leaves a permanent ghost image. It's not super common, but it's something to be mindful of. So, yeah, there are some potential downsides to consider, but honestly, for the price, the benefits often outweigh the risks. Just make sure you buy from a reputable seller, like Sony themselves, and you'll be good to go. Alright, let's talk picture quality, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters, right? And this Sony X80CK doesn't disappoint. It packs a 4K UHD resolution, which, if you haven't experienced it yet, get ready to have your mind blown. We're talking 4 times the resolution of your standard 1080p HD. That means sharper details, more vibrant colors, and an overall picture that's just jaw-droppingly immersive. Trust me, once you go 4K, there's no going back. Now 4K is especially amazing for content that's mastered in 4K, like those nature documentaries on Netflix or the latest blockbuster movies. You'll see every single detail, from the individual hairs on a lion's mane to the intricate textures of a spaceship's hull. But even if you're watching regular HD content, the TV's upscaling engine does a pretty impressive job of making everything look sharper and more detailed. It's not quite true 4K, but it's a noticeable improvement over watching on a standard HD TV. And let's not forget about gaming. If you're a gamer, 4K resolution is an absolute game changer. The level of detail and clarity you get is insane. You'll feel like you're right there in the game world. Plus, this Sony TV has a dedicated game mode that optimizes the picture settings for gaming, reducing input lag and motion blur so you can react faster and dominate your opponents. So yeah, 4K UHD is the real deal, and this Sony X80CK delivers it in spades. Whether you're watching movies, playing games, or just browsing through your family photos, you're in for a visual treat. Alright, let's talk smarts, because this Sony X80CK isn't just a pretty face, it's got brains too. We're talking smart TV functionality, which basically means you can ditch the streaming sticks and boxes, because everything you need is built right in. It's like having a whole entertainment hub right there in your living room. We're talking Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney+, YouTube, Hulu, you name it, it's probably got it. And if not, you can always download more apps from the App Store. The interface is super clean and easy to navigate, even for the most tech-challenged folks out there. You can customize your home screen with your favorite apps, so everything you need is just a click away. And let's not forget about voice control. This Sony TV comes with a voice remote, so you can just kick back, relax, and use your voice to search for content, control playback, and even adjust the volume. It's like having your own personal assistant, but for your TV. But it doesn't stop there. This TV also has built-in Wi-Fi, so you can connect to your home network wirelessly and stream content from your other devices, like your laptop or smartphone. And if you're feeling really fancy, you can even mirror your phone or laptop screen directly to the TV. It's perfect for sharing photos and videos with friends and family, or even giving presentations. So, yeah, this Sony X80CK isn't just a TV, it's a full-blown entertainment powerhouse. With its smart TV features, you'll have access to endless entertainment possibilities, all at your fingertips. Alright, let's talk tech for a second, because under the hood, this Sony X80CK is packing some serious hardware. We're talking LED technology, which is basically the heart and soul of this TV's stunning picture quality. Now, LED stands for light-emitting diode, and it's a type of backlight technology that's known for its energy efficiency, slim profile, and most importantly, its ability to produce incredibly bright and vibrant images. See, traditional LCD TVs used fluorescent backlights, which weren't as energy efficient and couldn't produce the same level of brightness and contrast as LEDs. Plus, they were bulky and took up a lot of space. LED TVs, on the other hand, are super thin, energy efficient, and they can produce some seriously impressive picture quality. And this Sony X80CK is no exception. The LED backlighting on this TV delivers deep blacks, bright whites, and a wide range of colors that just pop off the screen. Whether you're watching a dimly lit scene in a movie or a brightly colored animation, the picture quality is simply stunning. And because LEDs are so energy efficient, you'll save money on your energy bill in the long run, so you can feel good about watching your favorite shows and movies knowing that you're not breaking the bank or harming the environment. Plus, LED TVs are known for their long lifespan, so you can enjoy this Sony X80CK for years to come without worrying about it dying on you. So, yeah, LED technology is a game changer, and it's one of the main reasons why this Sony X80CK delivers such an incredible viewing experience. So, there you have it guys, the Sony refurbished 75-inch class X80CK series LED 4K UHD Smart TV. Overall, this TV offers incredible value for its price. You get a massive 75-inch 4K display, smart TV features for all your streaming needs, and decent picture quality thanks to its LED technology. Sure, it's refurbished, which might make some people hesitant, but if you're looking for a budget-friendly option and don't mind a few potential downsides, this TV is definitely worth considering. Just remember to weigh the pros and cons, do your research, and buy from a reputable seller. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech reviews. And let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about this TV, or any other tech gadgets you'd like me to review. Remember, you can get this model, OBXKD75 X80CK, for just $659.99.